Good morning, good afternoon, good evening with my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Airy Sky Rita Lee's video blog, or Rita's video blog. Thanks for watching and enjoy yourself and pull up a chair. We're going to have coffee time with Rita. So I got some updates for you and some other updates for you and a story or two for you. First of all, I need to give my condolences to Brian. A reason he isn't gaming or discording with us is his aunt that he visited recently that was ill passed away. So my condolences to your aunt. Now, this is the joke Chloe called. Chloe had two things on the story thing for Brian. Chloe was furious and was like, who's next? Who's going to die next to delay, a brother from playing the Guild Wars game? And the reason, and I'm going to give a Guild Wars update on that too, for you guys. You haven't seen what Cam has seen. We've had to pull a few strings to get Cam into areas that he's not supposed to, and etc., etc. Welcome, Cam. So, I will email. I didn't know if you were around. So, Cam last night wanted Guild Wars. I didn't get back into it last night. I lost my motivation last night after a couple problems. Let's just say problems. Yeah, I'll email Cam the link. Let me just tell you guys the story, okay? I haven't even asked Cam, literally, Chris, if he enjoyed the game. He hadn't said, yep, no, sucks. At least he stayed by me. However, me and Chloe, by the way, there's a little problem. Yesterday, we had a couple trolls email me privately, and I told them where to put it. You see, when you basically run in the Orc Basin, there's people that tag, you clear the area, and they tag the area and think they're commanding. But the thing is my guild is the only respectable guild out there. And a couple of guild administrators or co-administrators messaged me and said, hey, Admiral, is that really you? And I said, yes. And they said, oh, my God. And because I have plenty of gold on hand, I donated some gold to them keeping my guild up. But the thing is Empress Fire, that's her name. She changed her character, I believe. She has they use different counts. So when you think you're looking for Empress Fire, you should be looking, But anyway, she's awesome. So she thanked me wholeheartedly for the gold, for keeping the guild in order. But I'm the only one that helped her pay for her commander's tag. I don't do that for anyone, but she's been loyal. So she was up in this other area. I noticed she was wearing our tag yesterday, our own arrow tag, and she said, look, so this guy, you motherfuckers are unfair. You turn around and you tell the commander to step down, yet this commander is the most fucking fairest commander out of the battlefield. And I don't know what her problem was for her to leave, but she is more competent than you assholes are. And Chloe basically knows the reason for it, and I'll explain what's going on. Okay, StreamYard, sorry. Basically, what it is Chloe's getting prepared for Moppy Dog. Let me just explain this to you in wholehearted detail. Okay, I gotta get some more coffee too. So what happened is when you do an area, you basically are saying, "Look, I'm tagging this area because I cleared it, right?" Now, I expect Chloe to come out here in a second and sit in the chair and give her damn opinion. What? Whatever. Oh, fuck you, retarded person. So, anyways, I got teared down a new asshole today 4 or 5 times. I lost my pork chops, by the way. Anyways, Chloe's fucking thinking group home, and that's the only card she uses. Put me in a group home. Put me in a group home. It's voluntary. That's the thing. She uses everything as she can to get out of every fucking thing, Tired of it. I mean, literally, she's looking for complete failure. Therapist doesn't know her. Chloe paints this abused childhood picture and doesn't say, I abuse people. You know how it goes. Anyways, I ain't gonna go into details, but yeah, great son of a fucking bitch.
About my past, about what I actually went through.
Well, I don't care.
Oh yeah. Hey, fat, ugly APS lady, why don't you just keep influencing people to talk shit about me? Yeah, I can tell you're watching. You're fat, you're ugly,
Quit
you're
it.
overweight.
I'm gonna be
You're
talking
thin.
to Chris now. So pipe it. Anyways, I wanted her to talk about Guild Wars, but instead she wants to go run away again. She knows the whole commander problem. If you basically go ahead and you fucking take like me and Chloe does, north, south, east. She's pissed because the pork chop thing. She didn't freeze them as I told her to, and there's no freezer room. And can't get into this freezer again due to the thing. But, you know, like I said, I sent you the link, Chris. So here we go. Hold on.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Chris, hold on a sec. There we go. Let's have a chat. What's up?
Yeah. So I went to sleep after that.
I ate dinner and I watched King of the Hill till I was tired.
Yeah.
So what would you think of it completely? You know, hello, Kimberly.
The pink items.
Yeah. You got a pink item?
Yeah, I mean, is that like legendary or what?
I think a pink. Hey, Chloe, come here a second. I think that's ascended gear, but I know pink item. Cam's asking, is that ascended?
Yeah.
He got an ascended item.
I didn't get one of those. I got like this dust that was pink.
Dust?
Pink dust?
That's Arctic dust.
Oh, it's Arctic dust,
You
yes.
want to store as much of it as you can because you can use that to craft ascended gear.
Yeah, well, the secret, Cam, in the game is, first of all, is you finally got, did you clear all the treasure chests in the treasure room after I got you the keys?
Yeah, I cleared all of them.
How'd you do on the loot?
I didn't open none of the bags of gear.
What, you just basically said, I'm going to bed, and that was it? You were going to open them today?
No, I keep stacking them up in my bag until I find a time to do something with them.
Tell you what you do with them. You open them up and you unidentify the items. The more you leave it there, the less likely chance you're going to get a precursor to a legendary. Or a ascended. I picked up plenty of ascended gear in that dang treasure loot haul. That's why I do the run. You get precursors. I also stack up the loot bags. Or not the loot bags, but let me just give you, I think you know the rule in the guild. Leave the treasure chest alone. I put money in there to hold the extra money for guild funds, but I also keep all my excess treasure pieces till it's full. And then what I do is I take them to the magical toilet and I try to get a precursor. That's one of my hobbies. I'm trying to craft legendary. Otherwise, I could sell all that and buy the legendary weapons.
I don't even know how to access any of that, and I wouldn't touch it anyway.
Well, it's in the guild hall. I can show you where everything is. We got crafting stations. We got a lot of different. We have stores you can buy potions. I mean, the guild hall's also got a market, But my question was, even though I know those maps like the back of my hand, I was hoping to hear from you about what you thought. Did you enjoy what you've seen, and did you enjoy that event where you got a lot of people?
Well, having two one-handed weapons, I notice I have to be kind of close to fight.
You do know that, like I told you, the little wavy line next to your keyboard, it says one, one above. If you look at the little wavy line, that's where you switch your weapons to long range, brother. I tried to explain that.
I already told you I know how to do that. I'm just saying maybe I should have went with a bow.
Why? Because you see what your commander can do with a bow?
Yeah, because you kick ass with that bow.
Yeah, well, I only do it because, but you got to remember, did you ever see my sword that I wield sometimes too?
Yeah.
Remember what I told you? When they come close enough to me and they get really close. And by the way, the only reason I'm a ranger is because I like to have my bear, which my bear kicks ass too. I have multiple animals in my inventory. I can switch them out. So, like you have seen Moppy, and I think you've seen Rita Lee, the polar bear, But I also have like a lynx and a jaguar and a snow leopard, and each race has their own abilities and where you're starting for animals as a ranger. Me, I started in the mountains, so I got a snow leopard, a bear, and something else, I can't remember the leopard, I think it was, but yeah, it was just The thing is that it's also, Chloe wants to tell you, it's also how you handle your build. When you get to start to learn your abilities to do your elite specializations, that's where you start to put together your build. And once your build is put together properly, you can actually make it, like Chloe. I mean, Chloe's died plenty of times too. I gotten killed a couple times. That's why I basically try to stay back from a distance. But I gotta hand it to you. You did pretty good in Vine Tooth Prime, that giant tree thing. You did really good with that.
Yeah, what was that? What's that class I haven't tried yet that I got unlocked for having both?
There's Revenant and Revenant, and then I don't know. Chloe's it's unlocked. There's I have Druid and Soul Beast. I have unlocked. Yours is Revenant and hold on, Chloe. What's the Revenant? There's Revenant, Necromancer, Revenant. What's the other class that he's unlocked?
All classes are available free accounts except for Revenant.
Yeah, but the question is, he's a Necromancer. So what is the 2 extra boost classes he's on?
Okay, it's Reaper and Scourge.
Yeah, Reaper. And I saw you using the Reaper Shroud yesterday down below,
Reaper, and then there's Scourge.
Yeah, Scourge. And Chloe uses Reaper. I've never seen her use Scourge.
I use Scourge every now and then. I just got to get used to it. Scourge, you work with more like sand and snakes and cobras and mummies from the dead.
Well, I asked her if magicians are stronger, Hey, Kimberly, sorry, I didn't. Still on my back, but on the mend. I'm going to turn off phone and watch on TV. Popped in. Hey, well, I'm glad you popped in. Didn't mean to not ignore you. So yeah, I carry Soul Beast and Druid. But my problem with being a Druid is, even though I have the Druid and Soul Beast skills, the reason I don't use those skills, even though they say they're more powerful than the Ranger skills, Cam, is because I prefer the bow. I prefer to use a bow, as I'm actually Native American, and 2 is I find accuracy to be more advantage. And people think, a lot of the people, Cam, think a commander's basically got to be a full warrior that goes into battle. I've heard it all, but my main thing is look, I'm a distance fighter. I don't want to get close unless I know I'm in an area where I'm training someone like Brian, by the way, and Brian doesn't want to use his level 80 boost until he's basically got the hang of it, which he probably will, which means I'm going to have to do map completion, which means we're all going to be getting in a squad to help him. But because we're all level 80s, they'll drop the levels down. Here's the secret about the game. So if you go into areas that's like 1 to 5 and 10 to 11 and, whatever level caps in those areas, they drop your level. Your weapons are still powerful enough to take down most things because you're level 80. But some of these people don't even have that. But that's why, we can collect recruits. And when we recruit, it's a different thing. So
can you buy another level 80 boost?
Huh?
Can I buy another level 80 boost?
Yeah, you can. You have to go to the Black Lion, and it should be unlocked sometime today. If you go to the Black Lion thing, it'll cost you some gems, I believe.
Where do you get these gems? I know you need like 400 for another bag.
The reason you need gems is you gotta, if you want to have gems, you either gotta buy a prepaid card or you gotta use your credit card to buy the gems outright. I would get used to the game before you do that. I mean, I've played this for 3 years, so I've made some purchases on that. He wants to buy another bag, and he also wants another level 80 boost, which the level 80 boosts are only given under certain times of the year, is what I understand. I put it in last night, couldn't find one. Not that it matters. My characters are already. I mean, Chloe knows I've earned my ranks on both of my characters without the boosts.
Yeah.
I got a level 80 boost just sitting in there.
So some of my characters, I use the free boost, 2 of them, but my macro, I leveled that one up.
Can you, when you have a level 80 boost in your account, is that account bound?
Yeah, it is. But
damn it, I was gonna sell. See, if Cam wanted, if Cam
wanted a level 80 boost, like you said.
Never mind. You're gritting your teeth.
If you said he for a level 80 boost, you would have given it.
I was gonna sell it to him for 2 frost fangs. You know. I'm trying to be like the PSs for a minute to be funny.
This is what I'm saying now. Can I finish what I was saying until you interrupted? Are you okay?
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
All right.
Can I continue what I was saying?
Yes, you can continue what you're saying.
Okay. Most of my characters I enjoyed. I actually had enjoyment with level grinding the traditional way. However, I want to tell Cam this. Every now and then you get on your login rewards, you'll get tomes of knowledge. A tome of knowledge will give you an instant level up. It'll level you up 1 level. But yeah, if you have
are those account bound?
Yeah. But yeah, if you collect 80 of those, that's just like a level 80 boost, except you have to keep activating.
Yeah, the reason I asked about that, Chris, is because the person here doesn't tell me what's account bound and what isn't, and I'm sitting on like 60 of them, and I don't know what to do with them. Just they're all stacked up in my dang inventory.
You're already level 80 and use the tome of knowledge, you gain a crystal sword.
And the crystal silver is pretty useless.
Yeah.
That's why I said I got like 60 of them sitting in there. I was going to sell them some of those.
Well, account bound.
Yes, I know. Everything's account bound. Sorry, Chris. I was really willing to help you. By the way, the Axe Fang thing is a joke. I hope you know I would never, ever cheat you. The Frost Fang, I should say. Frost Fang's a legendary weapon I've been toying with, getting 2 of them for me, as I carry axes in my character, but I also can carry a legendary sword. But
why don't you just go buy a Frost Fang now?
No, I don't have the money for it. And 2 is my guildmate said it doesn't make it lick. It basically, the higher players buy it because they have nothing better to do with their money anymore. I talked to like 6 guild leaders that say that, even though I'm a guild leader, you know. And then I asked them outright, I said, if you already have the skin unlocked and you're making them for people, some of these people do it. But one guy asked me the other day, he said, hey, you look good with 2 Frost Fangs. I said I was thinking of buying it. But then he said, what about Eternity, Sunrise, or what's that? Is those the only 2 legendary swords, Eternity and Sunrise?
Sunrise and Twilight.
Twilight. Twilight. Anyways, he asked me if I was interested in, and he sometimes he makes them and gives them to people. And he was telling me that he's a legendary crafter, and he's got the materials to craft a Sunrise. And he thought, you know, until I equip the thing, it's not soul bound. So he said, oh, I can make you one. I'm like, nah, it's all right. I don't care. He's like, you're a good commander, you know.
What effects did you say the Frost Fang had like certain types of abilities?
Basically, it's the animation, and it does ice. That's it. And it's got one ice slot and 1 infusion slot. Everything I see has 1 infusion slot, and you know. And all I'm looking for, truthfully, is a sword that I could use as a tank. But even those people said that the swords you can select the stats for, but it doesn't matter, you know. Hey, Cam, what happened to you, dude? Yeah, he got kicked out or he left. He probably got mad at us, maybe, for you arguing. Anyways, we'll wait for him. So, you know. Anyways, you got to go to the Black Line tab. I'm willing to go game with you, Chris. It's just a matter of getting things doing. Every 2 hours the meta event starts. Fortunately, my temper today has been kind of cranky this morning. I haven't had my morning coffee. My deodorant went missing again. It's pretty warm out this morning. And two is I'm really, here we go. So, anyways, I do want to let you know, if you didn't hear it from me, Cam, welcome back, by the way, that Brian's aunt died. He's going to not start his game for a few more days.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah, well, I will tell you, you got bragging rights. I took you to where I needed you to go to start. By the way, your first mount's free. The other ones that you want are not free. So just to let you know, mounts cost a lot of gold. So that's why I'm trying to prepare you to grind.
Okay.
I think, and if you want special mount skins like a Jackal on Fire, it could cost you 400 gold by itself.
Damn.
Anyways, I thought I'd share that with you.
So can I pick that as my first mount?
No, you can't pick the Jackal. You get to start with the Raptor, and then you work your way up. And as you complete missions in the Crystal Oasis, which we will get to there, you will realize that Charir is your best place to grind for gold, because even though you get markets all over the Crystal Oasis, or dang it, or the Path of Fire skin thing. The funny thing is it's like 15 gold you need for your second mount, 20 gold for your third, and it's like 50 gold for the Jackal. I only got to the Jackal. Sky Scale, I hear, is 150. Which, if you have the gold accumulated, you can get the Sky Scale.
Well, I got 3 gold.
Huh?
So I got about 3 gold and a lot of gear I haven't gone through.
Well, what you need to do is every day before you end, after you complete your loot load, before you run out of bags. I'll go look for a bag for you today, a 20 slot bag for you. I can buy one, since and then send it to you, or Chloe can. Thing is, once you get, what you got to do is you got to go and identify everything. But before you do that, you go to your tab in the game, and it'll say something like Black Line Trader, and it's like a little trader thing. You click on it, you go, listen here, you click on it, and it'll tell you if you waited the 3 days after buying the full game, which you did, which means it unlocks it so you can sell directly to the lines trader. So what you do is this, Cam. You go into your inventory, you go and that's where you can buy bags too. You can buy everything. So what you do is you go in there and you hit, when you go into your game and you go to Black Line, once you've unlocked it, you start opening your bags. And as you bag them, they'll say you have 500 pieces of unidentified gear, say, for example. Actually, I'm carrying like 1,000 pieces of gear on me, okay? And you start hitting open all, and it'll open as many as they can. And then you go in, and what you do is you start identifying them, and then you go in and you right click on it, or you click on it, and it'll say, like, right click on it, like usually it says sell the Black Line Trader, and you go in to sell the Black Line Trader, and then you start racking and accumulating gold for all that unidentified. Oh, and mind you, the reason I don't do like Chloe does when it comes to selling all the unidentified gear that she accumulates, Cam, without doing it, Chloe doesn't realize that if she really wants to get into crafting, they drop the precursor legendaries in those stacks. I had 9 Tooth of Frost Fangs drop on me, so that's how I get my money. It always drops a precursor. No, I had the precursor to what she wanted recently. I should have sent it to her, but she's not been nice to me. Otherwise, she would have had the precursor to Bitfrost.
What's the black diamond worth?
It's yours. Just why don't you sold
I
it?
sold Bitfrost. Black diamond you sell is basically an item that you use for crafting. You put it in your crafting inventory, unless you don't have a crafting inventory. Which, And by the way, you do have a small bank, by the way. Chloe should get you to Lion's Arch to show you this. But she's got to walk the doggy first.
And eat my lunch, and I'll show him.
I, on the other hand, want to get everything started by 4. That's when the next meta event starts. We're already in the meta event now, and I'm not going to do it.
Water, because I'll let the soup soak up while I'm walking Waffy.
Anyways, I'm willing to game after she eats her lunch if you're willing to go, Cam. But,
I'll play with you.
huh?
Should I play with you?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you now, did you enjoy what you've seen? By the way, we never took you to Southwatch. Southwatch has a couple hero points, I believe. There's 2 areas that I refuse to run in at Southwatch. I hate them. They're too they're too long, if you don't have the squad for it.
Yeah, get the lunch.
By the way, sorry we bailed on you the other day on Eastwatch. We thought that the thing is apparently if Chloe wasn't paying attention to the chat, but apparently they thought they didn't want to listen to the commander until I left. Then they were going to control the squad, but we came back. That's what happened in the chat. They basically wanted us out of the way, the 2 commanders, Chloe and I, because they thought that Chloe can't type because Chloe's retarded. And I'm telling half of the squad to take care of the lower bottom, which if you didn't know, and the other half up on the cliff. Instead, no one wanted to listen, That's the real problem. By the way, I moved my Switch because I'm not going to have you gunk it up with your new made table.
Okay, I'm going to move this stuff today, actually. So thank you very much.
Moved it behind the TV.
That's crazy.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm very... I also got to send Chloe to the dumpsters when she walks moppy so I can dispose of the pork chops.
I'm angry at myself.
Wow.
They're turning brown.
They were turning brown yesterday.
Oh, well, they were supposed to be cooked yesterday or frozen.
They were already turning brown yesterday.
Oh, well, she cooked them the other day. I told you to freeze them.
You didn't tell me until yesterday to freeze them when they were already brown.
Whatever. The food wasn't bad.
That's why I'm giving you my food. My hot dogs, my cinnamon rolls, my chicken thingies. You can have them.
Well, these sandwich meats went bad too. Didn't even know we had bad sandwich meat down here. They expired in March.
I'm gonna.
Hold on, brother. I'm just checking a few
This is
things.
stuff that I hear on a daily basis. But
Just checking our meat supply. Making sure we have everything lined up for later. Got to make some biscuits and gravy soon.
Your ketos get cut out.
Anyways, you have to do a fridge cleaning eventually.
I'm not buying any food next month.
Why?
So I'm just gonna eat that ramen down. That's all I'm gonna do. Eat what I eat.
Got to do a fridge cleaning eventually. I'm just trying to see how many hot dog packages we got left.
Well, I bought the pork poultry infused hot dogs. The pork and chicken ones are
Yes,
mine.
I know. There's 6 packages of these left.
Okay.
They have to do a fridge cleaning anyways. So we don't have anything go bad. I'm looking over my meats too. So I got smoked sausages.
Now,
Oh, this is bad too. There you go.
get some of these songs I got
Just
on
got
my
to clean the fridge up. Actually, there's 7 packages of hot dogs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 6. Shouldn't be too bad. And there we go. So I wouldn't
There you
think
go.
about it too much.
There you go.
Now I just got to finish cleaning the fridge up and the door.
All right, yeah, you gotta do that. Yeah, you gotta do that.
Why? Why they'll be little me
Not
again?
belittling you, I'm just saying you're doing that. That's a good thing, I guess.
Gotta know what we have, and then you gotta go in and finish it. There we go. Gotta get rid of the pizza box. Oh, there's more sausages in here. No, how's the sandwiches though? This one's bad.
Check all the sandwich meat. Why don't you check everything too while you're at it?
No, not going to. April 2nd, May 7th. What, you're not doing it? So
I'm doing it. That's what you love doing it, but I'll do it. But
No,
just
I'm
leave
not.
it to me, okay? You got YouTube.
I'm just finishing up here. I just said the fridge needs to be cleaned. That's what I'm doing. Everything is done. We got plenty of meats for me. There should be enough sausages for the rest of the month. You did good on me. Now this stuff needs to be disposed of.
It will be disposed of when I take coffee out.
Don't forget, there's another little problem.
What is
Need to send you out soon. I should call Carmen, see if she's got an emergency ticket. Actually, I'll email Melissa about it. Any tickets available? Maybe I can get her to be. Let me just check. Said I had $12, right?
Yes.
They buy regular tickets for $15. Isn't that enough?
Worry about it.
I'm gonna email her. I'm gonna run out of tobacco soon. So
Hey Rita,
what?
I got 1,612 songs now on my playlist.
Cool. That is really cool. Apologize. I don't mean to be snippy or any way, shape, or form, Cam.
I wish they would send me a badass speaker since I built that badass playlist.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sending you a badass speaker.
No, I'm talking about YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube should, but they won't. It's like me. I got the Amazon emails me. My wish list is still the biggest in the world on Amazon, right? My wish list, because I have subcategories from years ago. It's like they should just send me everything on my wish list as a nice little gift for saying, and I always praise them on my YouTube channel. I mean, they could sponsor me and give me all my stuff on Amazon. However, Chloe'd be unhappy because everything I requested would fill up probably a 4-bedroom house, probably. Then I'd be listening to her bitch about it. I can't move around to find the toilet. So you know how it is. Good morning, Boon Boon. Little guy's hungry this morning. Let's get you some carrots.
A year,
The cage needs to be cleaned sometime today.
a year and a half, it'll be up to 3,000.
We'll clean it today, cheese.
Actually, I don't mean it that way. I can't clean it.
Yeah, doesn't matter anymore. Doesn't matter anymore.
Oh, it does matter. It matters more than you think.
No, to me it doesn't.
Well, because you don't think it matters.
I don't think anything anymore. Look at this little guy who wants his carrots today. There we go. So, little Boon Boon's getting his carrots today, Cam.
Oh, yeah.
You know him. He's got to eat his carrots. Look at that. He's going 8. He knows. You know what? He knows these are little treats. He's a hungry little hippo. There you go.
Digest Ranch.
So yeah, we could converse on. I prefer using Discord. It's easier than typing. That's why I got Discord. And you didn't notice yesterday, Cam? Did you? So here's what happens. Okay, Chloe and I and you went in and we cleared east, then north, then helped clear. Chloe went to do west right after we cleared, and we broke up, we went back. Well, anyways, Chloe tagged herself on, what was it, West?
Yeah.
And someone took it. So she wanted South, they tagged that.
Yeah,
So
that's right. They just built.
then this guy.
What they do is they end up building these squad. What they do is they go to Lions Arch, build a squad there, and then go in and just take over.
Yeah, and you know what happened? You know that private message I got? Came from that fucking guy down and below. I walked down to go and try to get the food and the thing. He's like, step down. I'm like, fuck you. I commanded the squads. I basically, no deal. They they try to basically horn in because they think as commander you actually get special privileges, So, by the way, Chloe.
Hey, I'm gonna go check.
And by the way, Chris, to answer your question, because of my build, that's how I can use the bow accurately. However, you could use a bow, but you wouldn't have the button things, even with your character, to do the attacks I do. That's the thing, right, Chloe? It depends on the moves. So because of it, even if you wanted to, can you equip a longbow, by the way?
Not with the macro.
What about a Reaper? Can she or he know? Because Chloe, he was like,
with the Reapers. When I use the reason why I use Reapers because of the great sword. That's the only way you can use a great sword is the Reaper with the macro. Scourge can only use a torch.
You know what? You know what? I can't figure out of these people if they're cheating or not. And I'll tell you, Chris. The other day, I had a guy come up to me, right, level 80, a nice guy. He messaged me. He says, "Hey, Commander, may I tag along with your group? I need keys." I said, "Yeah, sure, no problem." He says, "Thanks. I'll send you a few gold for your trouble." I said, "Don't worry about it, right?" So the guy said, the guy watched me and I was taking down enemies, and he says, "Hey, Commander, do you use any other weapons aside the bow?" And I said, "Oh yeah, I got my sword. My sword's pretty cool. Chloe got it for me, and I like the design of it. A sword has to be aesthetically pleasing to me for me to carry it, Cam. And mine's fire, basically. I use like a double-fired sword, which barbecues everything. But let me tell you, when you're in the Oasis, right? The actual Oasis, Crystal Oasis, the enemies usually are desert fire resistance because of the desert. So, because that's what what's his name? Chloe Balthazar, the god of fire. He basically uses fire, so you use ice weapons. Unfortunately, to find ice weapons, you have to build ice weapons. That's where I carry an ice bow. I always carry weapons on me. And so, by the way, I did get ODS, by the way, if you didn't know. I installed it. I don't know how it will work for our StreamYards, but I can stream live, our game live on ODS. I don't know how well it will work while we're playing our game, but I can try it if you wish.
That sounds cool. I'll be on.
Well, I could stream it, but I haven't tried it yet. I don't know if people want to see Guild Wars 2. I could, But anyways, let me just tell you what.
I gotta go check the mail again.
The what?
I gotta go check the mail again because the mail never came.
Oh, well, I'll be here, I guess. Anyways, everyone, I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom to put deodorant on.
Yeah.
He thinks ODS will be cool for me to stream it today. I don't really want to stream it today.
I just like to play the game, right?
Why should I basically? I would love to stream it though. Here's Chloe right there. Adrian, the guy, useless troll. Actually, in the game you're not useless, but you basically have your own way of doing things. I asked because Cam was thinking of. Not saying I never love what you produce another character. It's the way you put your build.
Yeah, that's the way you put your build. I mean, come on.
I don't think he likes up close and personal with an axe and a warhammer.
I can help him with Reaper, and he could use a great sword and just mow shit down.
Yeah, well, you know what? That's what I wanted to bitch about before you fucking kick him out. I basically had a guy who was the sweetheart. He offered to build me one of the legendary greatswords. Unfortunately, I don't want it for one reason. Every time I turn around, I want to mow shit down. I see a fucking guy with heavy armor fucking with a fucking Eternity or Twilight or Sunrise, and they're like, bam, 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 bam. And the enemy's gone. Me, I'm basically sitting there watching the percentage 1 to 3.
You should get the legendary weapons so you can mow shit down.
The legendary weapons don't do it. I did the research myself. They basically said it's ascended.
It's not just ascended. You can do it exotic with the build.
Yeah, but you already put my build together unless you fucked it up. Do we want to look over?
Build together. Your build does great.
Yeah, but how come I can't mow shit down?
Because you're not supposed to. The reason why they do is because they all team up on one enemy.
Well, Cam did see how I basically were in an area there while he's like walking around waiting for something. I turned another direction where I knew the enemy was, and I hit it.
Well, I'm taking them out.
But you know I know those maps better than anyone. Hey, it's a build. See, that's the real problem, Cammy, and I'll tell you, the real problem with that game is you get fuckers like Chloe who think they know everything in it, and they don't. And let me tell you a little surprise about it, okay? I gotta make sure the dishwasher's cleaned up. I'll tell you a little surprise about it, Cam. So once we get back, before 4 happens, I want to go into the guild hall, and then I want to work my way on the meta. And then from the meta, I want to command, I command because these people look up to me. However, some of them are complete dillwads, you know what I mean? I mean, look at those fucking idiots yesterday. I hope you were watching the chat where I told the people half above on the cliffs, the other fucking half down below. Instead, they're basically hopping up and down, and the vine tenders are getting the best, However, you've seen 3 out of 4 areas. I usually command north. It's easier. North's easier than south. South is harder. East is easy if you got a squad that knows what they're doing. However, the problem with East is everyone wants East for the fact of the matter is East is easy to take down. If you notice in Terrir itself in the final battle, there's 4 areas and 4 of those things. And usually East always burns first, If you noticed last night, I sat up above. By the way, I was up above in an area where a ranger could fire from long distance and give support to the others on the ground. So, I had like 4 people huddled up there and back and forth with private messages. They were like, hey, Commander, good point. Good place for long-range fighters. We'll back you up. You back us up. Meanwhile, they saw how much damage I was doing down below, but at the same time, it's your build, But the problem with that is you got people in Terrir that burn fast. They could do it in 1 burn, and then they basically say, oh, sorry, and then, eventually, I've lost events where they kept burning over and over, and, and they're like, oh, your group sucks, No, it doesn't. It's these people are trolls. They go in there and, like Chloe said, and they just, but I put that one guy into his place. And when I basically go, I've cleared 3 out of 4 areas out. I've had me, and I've had Chloe, and I've had Empress Fire, and I've had a couple other that I've actually helped earn, which, by the way, cost like 1,500 gold. I think it was for the commander's tag. You can't use gems for it. So I had to earn the money for the commander's tag. But when I got the commander's tag, 3 of us in my guild turned around, and we basically... Well, and then we had like other people in our guild that has commander tags we're doing. They'd be like, south is easy for me. I'd be like, I'll take north. Empress would be like, I'll take east. And then another person like Chloe would say, we'll take west. Next thing you know, when we clear all 4 of those areas and all are activated, you'd have people, oh, this area ain't tagged. And Empress would always tell them, listen here, you little jackasses. Did you clear north? No, we don't have to. Well, Commander North cleared it. It's her squad. And then, did you clear south? No, I didn't clear south. Well, that's Commander blah blah's squad. He commanded it. Did you command east? No. Then beat it because I commanded east. Did you complete west? Oh, no. That was Commander Adriana Kai. She did that. You get these trolls that know that you could clear the entire area, and then they want to command the squad for the last mission. The secret about commanding is this, Cam. I'll tell you this. The percentage goes up 5% chance that it will drop a exotic or a legendary or a legendary precursor or something else. There's two of you, man.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, anyways, like I said, the other one will go away, I think, soon. But like I said, I can remove this one. Yeah, there we go. I can remove that one. So basically, the thing is these people, if they command a squad, and the percentage goes up if you get ascended gear goes up like 10%. So your ascended gear cam choices go up 10% better when you're doing career, because each little pouch and stuff can give you a legendary weapon inside the chest. So as you go through it, you have a better chance of getting a precursor or ascended gear box. By the way, the ascended gear box is really awesome.
Yeah.
And the ascended gear box is like a box where you choose your own weapon, Cam.
How much is a 20 slot bag?
I'll send you one. Or Chloe can send you one. Or you can buy one, but it might cost you. See, I just bought 6 20 slot bags for myself. Cost me like $4. But the ones Chloe had me pick up were $6 each. So me and Chloe can send it to you. We can always bill you later because we can always bill you later, man. Now, if you ever get a weapon that you can't use, like the what?
Can I trade you my gear pouches?
No. What you do? You can't. Everything's account bound. We can buy you bigger pouch bags for yourself. The problem is it'll cost you $3 to $6 for what we're looking at for you. So you won't have enough money. But I'll tell you this.
But once I have
one of the guild,
it'll be easier to pay you back.
Well, I was going to just make a statement here without you saying pay back. This is what I do. I help all the guild mates out, okay? They need anything. Usually I'm the one that's got the big amount of gold in the pouch and I don't spend it. I farm gold. Someone needs something. By the way, the guild does have a treasury in my treasury chest. I've added 25 to it, so it's at 50 gold. No one touches it. It's for the guild itself. But here's the deal. If and when you pick up a precursor, I help out all my guild mates. And the guild mates profession can't do it. The precursor is worth more, but what we do is we put that into the guild treasury because everyone thinks of me as the guild bank anyway. So they usually send me certain things, like for example, just depends. You can also sell them too, but we always keep an eye out for the legendary precursors that I could use for building. I'm trying to craft a guild, my guild mates some legendary weapons. So they've been sending me the precursors so I can put them together. Oh, of course.
Precursors that you'd want me to find for you.
Well, I you can, once you get into the black line, what you do is you go and you put in coinage, and I've been looking for Dusk for a long time. I have Dawn already. There's Dusk. I have Tooth of Frostfang. Chloe wants the precursor to Bitfrost so she can have an easier time fusing it together, But you still got to spend. Some guy called me a jackass last night. It was funny. No one paid it. Even Chloe didn't even pay attention to the map chat. This guy's like, "Oh yeah, I did this, I did that." No. And I said, "Can I ask you, sir, since you are trying to command my squad here, and I'm the squad leader, the leader of this 50 people, what is so special about legendaries, you jackass? If you don't want to take the time to spend 200 hours crafting one weapon, then go ahead and be a pansy and buy your stuff. you already spend enough on your clothes and stuff. I mean, he just went on because I'm using the limited edition timing outfit. I mean, I had people like they're not a jackass. They're asking a question. I mean, literally, to buy a legendary weapon, it'll cost you $100 American, or you craft it, and it'll cost you $200.
I've seen players still get mowed down even with legendary gear because they don't use it properly.
That's why and these other people, I had one guy turn around and offer me a legendary sword, but the problem is I'd probably not register it to me and send it to Chloe just to shut her up. That's what I told the guy.
If you get a legendary sword, use it.
I don't want to use it. I already got it. Let me put it to you this way. Sword you bought me, Chloe, do I use?
Not much.
But when you've seen me yesterday and some enemies get close and I mow them down.
Use your sword. You still mow enemies down with the sword I gave you, that old sword.
But let me ask you a question, a hypothetical. If you're carrying the sword Dawn, which I do have, I got the precursor for it. You don't see me using it. That thing basically it doesn't have all the fire on it, you know. And by the way, plants don't like fire, and in the fire area where we can get you mounted soon. And by the way, you want
water or ice weapons in the Crystal Desert.
That's why Chloe set me up with ice weapons too. And now in
Harmaguma and Runes of War, you want fire.
Yeah.
In Iceproof Saga, you want fire.
Yeah, but you know me, I don't switch my weapons out that often. I do use dual daggers though, which I can do dual axes. I wanted to weld 2 single swords, but I can't. I can only wield 1 single sword and an axe on its side, so I can carry like bolt or zap and something else, you know. Anyways, better do my dip before we get into it. So. But you never told me, did you actually enjoy that run with me yesterday? I didn't know if you did or didn't.
It was okay.
It was okay. Hear that, Chloe? It was okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm missing ingredients.
It was okay, Chloe. Hear that? It was okay.
You will have more to offer.
Look, we're going to give you plenty to offer. I mean, it took me a year and a half to complete the entire vanilla map on the game, didn't it, Chloe? Yeah. And I have all of at least I can say Path of Fire has been completely mapped out. I still got to map out the rest of the Heart of Maguma.
You got Heart of Maguma. You got the Crystal Desert.
I already complete the crystal.
Do I get more?
Draw top somewhere, sell some coke. All living, 6 zones in Living World Season 3, 6 zones in 4, and 3 in the Iceberg side.
Well, we better start mapping them out. I want to get my wyvern. So we're going. By the way, I assume
you want to get that.
I want to get the flying one, the fly scale that can barbecue things. I have people back me up using those things. They look cool.
Well, I need to get one too. We'll work on it together.
Well, I'm telling you, if we're working on it together, Cam's joining, but we need to know what prerequisites he needs to go in there. At least can he run around on a raptor mount to help?
Yeah, he can run around any mount in these zones. Actually, any mountain is usable. Those flying mounts are just bonuses. Those are just like bonus mounts. But
by the way, I don't see you with a roller beetle yet.
First 4 mounts are the essential mounts, which are Raptor for jumping across ravines, Springer to get to high places, Skimmer to Skimmer's the only one you could use underwater, and the only mount that you could it hovers too. Skimmer.
Yes,
hovers.
I know the Skimmer hovers. I love the Skimmer.
The Jackal, you could shift sand to go through sand teleports. You can teleport through sand. You teleport through sand. Remember those sand portals in Path of Fire?
Yeah.
You teleport through sand.
Great.
The Jackal.
At least I didn't. Anyways, Cam. Yeah, as soon as Chloe eats, we don't have much time. We're gonna have to get the game started soon. I'll get it prepped, you know. Chloe can go through your build with you before time, but you better basically have a multi-tab, so she's gonna give you the right build for you. And then since Chloe might be generous to go through your build, Chloe can go generously through my build too. We can double check it, right, Chloe?
Yeah, your build's perfect.
Yeah, well, I'm a ranger. My thing is, Cam wanted to know if he could use a bow with his character because what were you saying? I'm badass with a bow. I've had years of experience using
you
it.
got the experience bow, and with macro, you don't use a bow, but you can use a greatsword.
That's beautiful. Look at that.
Yeah, that is so cool. That's
Cherry blossoms in
But
Japan.
anyways, Cam, if you want to use a greatsword, however, I can help you become a complete reaper, so you can use a greatsword properly.
So an Necromancer turns into a Reaper?
Basically, Reaper is a specialization skill. Chloe's gonna load up the game shortly. I'm getting my game loaded up now. So, I'm getting into, So currently with Big's online on his phone, So I got my game ready to go, man. I just got to know when you want to start yours because all I have to do is hit set up what do you call it? I'm sorry, I'm gibberish this morning. Get vocal set up on Discord, and then I can go straight into the game. Hold on 1 second, Chloe. Reload it up now, basically. Where do you want me, Chris, to go through his build? Guild Hall?
Yeah.
Before our mission, and we go to Northwatch?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Rita,
What?
you hear the news? Bill Gates is defeated.
Why is he defeated?
So he's a cheater, and he has to step down from being CEO.
Bill, big deal. He's not been commanding Microsoft for years. He's got someone else running it for him. Anyways, shall we load up soon? Chloe said we can meet you in the guild hall, and then from there we can get ready to get your work on your build. She can guide you. In the meantime, I can help you guide you on other issues too. I will get you a bag. So, what say you?
I'm getting in.
All right, let me get out of StreamYards. I don't want to be in StreamYards all day, brother. Let's see. By the way, did you see my post the other day, Chris? On what happened to me?
No.
Well, I'll tell you then. So I was trying to play Guild Wars, right? And all of a sudden I went into my game and it was gone. So I finally found out Norton, which I finally removed off my new laptop, removed the Guild Wars completely, saying it was spam and spyware. So, all right, I'm already logging in, so I don't know where I'm going to start. Let's see. Oh, shit. Hold on a sec. So, anyways, everyone, me and Chris is getting this game started up, so please add and subscribe. Please post comments, leave feedback, suggestion, hit the like, subscribe button. Wholesome fun for his family, including your dogs, your cats, your bunnies, your service dogs. Thanks for watching, everyone, and please subscribe and everything. Take care. Thank you, and God bless you in everything you do.